Okay, hello again. Yesterday we talked about geometry key terms and we talked about the different transversal angles. So today we are going to talk about transversal angles, give a little revision, and also solve some transversal angle problems. Let me just change the ink of this one to white, okay? So make sure to attach this to your Good Notes Geometry notebook. Put everything together. Okay? So just as a review, you saw this yesterday. Okay? Vertical angles, okay, go opposite each other. Okay? So if you had an X, I always tell my students that's like X-Men. Okay? One side and the opposite side of that, those are vertical angles. So A and D are vertical angles, C and B are vertical angles, E and H are vertical angles, F and G are vertical angles. So they are on an X and then they are across each other, okay? And so vertical angles we talked about, and they are equal, okay? Vertical angles are equal. Corresponding angles are also equal, and as a reminder, they are in the same area. So if I were to divide this into two sets of intersecting lines, you will see that this angle is in the same area as this angle. So A and E are corresponding angles. So are B and F. They are in the same spot. C and G, and the last one, D and H, okay? And they are also equal. Now, alternate interior angles. Now, remember, alternate means on the opposite sides of the transversal lines. That means one angle is here and the other angle is on the other side. And remember, interior means located in between the parallel lines. So, in between the parallel lines. And they are also forming an X, okay? So this angle C is equal to angle F. They are both interior, that means between the parallel lines. They are on either side of the transversal lines and they are vertically opposite, okay? So C and F are equal because they're alternate interior angles. And so another set of alternate interior angles would be E and D. Okay, they are on either side of the transversal line, and one, they are also in between the parallel lines. Okay. Next would be the alternate exterior angles. Okay, so alternate, as we said, on either side of the transversal line and outside of the parallel lines. Okay, so B and G are alternate exterior angles, so are A and H. And all of these are equal. So remember, VACA, vertical angles, VA, CA, AYA, EYA. Okay, VACA, AYA, EYA. So you will remember VACA, AYA, EYA are angles that are all equal to each other. Okay? Next, these angles total 180. So supplementary angles are on the straight line. Okay? And there is the line that intersects the straight line. So their A and B are on the straight line. Okay? So they are supplementary angles. C and D are also on the straight line. So they are supplementary. Now, if I put this as my straight line, okay, A and C are also supplementary. B and D are also supplementary, okay? And supplementary angles total 180. Consecutive interior angles. Now, remember, consecutive means on the same side of the transversal. All the angles are on either the left or on the right. Consecutive, same side. Again, interior means between the parallel lines. So these are the two parallel lines and these are the interior angles. Okay, so they are on the same side, so that means C and E are consecutive interior angles. And that means the total 180. Now D and F, another set of consecutive interior angles. They are on the same side and they are in between the parallel lines. And the last one, consecutive exterior angles, total 180, okay? So exterior again is outside the parallel lines. So consecutive means they are on the same side. So A is outside the parallel lines and G is also outside the parallel line. Okay? And they're on the same side of the transversal. So that's why A and G are consecutive exterior angles and they total 180. Another set of consecutive exterior angles would be B and H. Okay? So to memorize that, just say Sasiya Seya. Sasiya Seya. Sa for supplementary angles, Siya for consecutive interior angles, and Seya for consecutive exterior angles. Okay. Right angle and angles around the point. Remember that. Angles around the point make a full circle and they total 360 degrees. Okay. So let's solve some sample problems. So solve for A. Now this is where your algebra comes along very handy. Okay, so we see here this is a straight line. Okay, and it is intersected by another line. So straight line means they are supplementary angles. And we know that supplementary angles total 180 degrees. Sasiya seya. So that means 118 plus A equals 180. Reasoning, supplementary angles total 180 degrees. Okay? So, minus 118 minus 118. A is equal to 180 minus 118 is 62. Okay, so A is equal to 62. There you go, 62. Now let's try another problem. Solve for M, give your reasoning. Now let's look at this. We have two lines that are intersecting. They make an X. Remember, X, X-Men. That means we are looking at vertical angles, okay? So this angle and this angle are vertical angles. And we know vertical angles are equal. Okay, so that means M plus 20 is equal to 100. So minus 20 minus 20, M is equal to 80 degrees. Okay, because vertical angles are equal. Now let's try another one. Solve for X. Now let's examine this. If you look at these are the parallel lines and this is the transversal. So that means we are looking at these two angles and they are in the same area. Now remember, if we divide this into two, okay, this area, it's in the same spot. So that means these two are corresponding angles and corresponding angles are equal. Remember, vaka aya aya? Okay, so that means 48 is equal to 4x divided by 4 divided by 4. X is equal to 12. Okay, x is equal to 12 because corresponding angles are equal. Solve for x, give your reasoning. Let's examine this. These are exterior angles because they are outside, okay? They are not in between the parallel lines, so they are exterior angles. And they are what? Are they on the same side or opposite sides of the transversal? They are on opposite sides. So what do we know? If they are on opposite sides, they are alternate. They're outside the parallel line, so that means they are exterior. So alternate exterior angles, vaka aya aya, are equal. Okay? So 3x minus 33 is equal to 2x plus 26. Okay, so plus 33 plus 33. So you have 3x is equal to 2x plus 59 minus 2x minus 2x. So x is equal to 59. Okay, x is equal to 59 because alternate exterior angles are equal. Last one, solve for x, give your reasoning. So this is a full circle, meaning, okay, full circle, or, okay, equals 360 degrees. So that means x plus 140 plus 87 plus 53 equals 360. Okay, so what is 140 plus 87? 227 plus 53 is 280. So x plus, these are all like terms, 280 equals 360 minus 280 minus 280, x is equal to 80. And if you notice, this is the same problem as the example over here. Ta-da! Okay, so let's go back to that one. Okay, so there is the answer. Now it's your turn. Okay, I want you to answer this here. Make sure put in your solution and your reasoning. Okay, we have several problems over here that will give you a lot of practice. And then, the challenge. Okay, so this means it's multi-step. It looks difficult, but it's not. As long as you know your different transversal angles, you'll be able to do this no problemo. Okay? I'll be online on Zoom if you need any help. Go for it. Bye-bye.